people and to be able to, just reach people on the street. And, all of us are challenged to do that. God, the gospel of God tells us that we're supposed to tell people about Him, That's what it is. But I just had this hint that everybody's not going to do that. Some of y'all are like, that's me. I'm not. I would challenge you to step outside your comfort zone and be willing to go where God is leading you. By the same token, it's not necessarily a comfortable thing for everyone, so we get that. But I do have something I want to offer to you today that you can participate in. Every year in May, Rock Church as a global initiative, we reach out and we partner with the San Diego Food Bank. And as a part of the partnership, we want to help them collect 30,000 pounds of food. And so today as I was thinking about this, I was like, wow, we could, as a campus, as a North County campus, we could contribute about 5,000 pounds to that. If every one of us would bring in 10 pounds of food. What does that look like? It could be 2 5-pound bags of rice. It could be a box of diapers. It could be 10 to 12 cans of food. But we can actually make an impact going into the season where the San Diego Food Bank is at its lowest and do that. And so together, can we do that together? Can you guys bring in, 10, 12 pounds of... All right. So next week, we're going to have red barrels. You probably saw some of the tent today. We're going to have red barrels outside. So when you come to the campus next week, just drop your items, your donation items off in there, and we'll get them to the food bank this month, okay? Okay. The next thing I want to mention to you is our baptism. Our first baptism for North County is going to take place next week. So say next Monday. We're going to have our first baptism for North County, and it's going to be at the Carlsbad Lagoon. We're going to do that at 6:30. So if you haven't been baptized and want to be baptized, we'd love to see you there. If you go online, there will be a registration link so you can connect there and we'll know how to prepare for. Bring your family, bring your friends. We'll be there and have a good time. And then lastly, I want to tell you about the Tuesday night. What happens on the last Tuesday of every month? A few of you remember. So as a campus, we want to let God know that we're serious about what He wants to do in and through this campus. And one time a month we come together and we just come corporately. We just get before God and we have prayer, we worship, and we just say, God, lead us and direct us into how You want us to bring hope into North County. This pervasive hope that we always talk about. And so we want to be in the vein of God and moving, and we never want to do anything that He's not leading us to do. So we want to come and be before God. We do it corporately one time a month. So we invite you to come and be a part of that this Tuesday at 7 p.m. 7 to 8 is about the time we'll be here. So 7 to 8 this Tuesday, come and join us, okay? As we get ready to go back into a time of worship, I just want to encourage you that oftentimes we'll come in and we are watchful of worship. We're not participating in worship. And I want to challenge you today that don't just be someone who watches worship happen, but participate in it. We serve an almighty God. There's nothing wrong with lifting your hands. Don't worry about the person to the left or to the right of you across the room that cheers on outside kind of faces. Don't worry about them. You're not here for them anyway. When we worship, we're here to lift up our hands to God, and we're looking upward. Saying, God, it's You who has sustained me. It's You who has given me life. It's You that has provided for me. And so we're here to just magnify His name. So don't worry about the person left or right. Stand with me now. And we're going to go back into a time of worship before we get to the message. And we're just going to lift our hands up and say, God, it's because of You. It's because of You that I'm here. It's because of You that I'm doing this. And I don't want to take that to praise, but God, I'm lifting my hands up to You. And we magnify Your name. Join us in worship as we go back into that time.